Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Time to Roll's Campaign 1, The Tales of Ammriel. I'm your host and DM, Zach Browning, and I'm very excited to get into our episode 2 of the story. Now, first off, for those of you who are watching over on YouTube in a video format, yes, I am wearing a different colored shirt. This intro is recorded on a different day than the original recording. But either way, we got a couple announcements to get into. But first off, I want to say thank you so much for the interactions, the impressions on the first episode in both YouTube and on the podcasting format. Like the amount of downloads we got from the podcast is just insane. It's mind boggling to me. So, that being said, if you want to go check out our podcasts, you can go over to find it on Spotify. You can find it on Amazon Music / Audible. You can find it on really. I'm trying to work on like getting it on Pandora and like Apple Music and that type of thing. But that will come soon. There's just a lot to do in order to get your new podcast onto those platforms. So bear with me on that. I'm trying to get it on there, but thank you. And also, if you're listening to this on the podcast format, we do upload a live video every single Sunday at 5:30 p.m. Eastern time. So if you want to watch this in a visual format, it will be over on our YouTube channel. It's just Time to Roll on YouTube. Also, we do have a Twitch channel that is under the same name. So our first announcement today is that we will be taking a break, unfortunately. Scheduling conflicts. I'm going on vacation. People aren't going to be able to make it for episode 3 for the recording. So we are going to have to take a break, a 1-week break. It's only one. This will probably happen again at some point because we're all doing online stuff and sometimes schedules just don't work out. That being said, we will be doing episode 3 and filming episode 3 on June 26th live over on our Twitch channel and our YouTube channel. So if you guys want to go, check that out, go and follow / subscribe to those and be up to date on whenever I post content on those. That'd be great. We will be doing a live stream again, like I said, on June 26th. That's a Sunday at about 7 p.m. Eastern time. I'm setting it for 7, and hopefully everyone's there on time. We'll see. It might be 7:30. I'll let you guys know though. On probably more than likely on social media. If you want to go follow my social media, it's Zach B Outdoors, capital ZACH, and a capital B, and then capital OUTDOORS. That is my personal Twitter. I do updates for Time to Roll on that. As of right now, I'm working on getting the Time to Roll Twitter handle as we speak. But anyways, I think that does it for our announcements. So let's get right into the story in this next episode of The Tales of Ammriel. Let's go. Beep. And welcome back. Last time you guys left off, there was a meeting that was being held by the head librarian of the Royal Library of Artemis, Leon. There was almost a sorting ceremony of sorts that you guys were forced to go through, where you had to basically dispatch 7 of the 7 of the 13 people that had showed up for his job posting that he had put across basically all of the town and basically all the surrounding towns and basically all of Fleur. All of you showing up to the job listing for your own individual reasonings, most of you because money is important in this very turbulent world. But however, you were able to sort yourselves out, and 13 turned into 6, and you were then prompted by the head librarian Leon that the job was going to be about finding and rescuing the disappearing children of the small town of Caister. He said Leon left it as you will be meeting 8 o'clock sharp the next day, and so that is where we begin our story today. I guess waking up, crawling out of your own um, abodes, whether that be staying at any sort of motel or pub, or even camping out outside of the city for some of you. Um, what I'd like to do is, I guess, go through what your morning routes would be to get back to the Royal Library. I guess we could start off with Ori and Lara. Would you guys have chosen to stay in the city, or would you have marched your way back out and camped out somewhere?
I feel like we would be camping out. I don't know.
Yeah, we'd camp.
I just got here. I was taking a nap the entire time.
I
with
assume
Orange.
Alara feels better in the outdoors.
Yeah,
So,
definitely.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's fair. So as you're on your way back, you really didn't experience any issues coming back into town. With the prior experience with the guards from yesterday, they tended to just kind of leave you alone. Not wanting to invoke the wrath of Ori, a being that is twice their size.
Do I see the guards I saw yesterday?
I would say yeah, they're at their post at the gate when you first walked in.
Do you see me?
Yes, and they're actively avoiding eye contact with you.
I smirk at them.
All right, well, you smirk at them. You walk your way through back towards the Royal Library. Next person we're gonna go to, I guess it would be the people that would be kind of close. I would assume would be close at hand would be Zane. You'd probably go find a bar somewhere, yeah.
Yeah, I was staying at the Black Snake's Inn.
Okay, you would just go back to the Black Snake's Inn, and for the sake of my sanity, go ahead and mark off. Go ahead and mark off 1 silver for the night. As you're walking out, you hear from behind the bar, "Well, you have a good day now, all right?"
You do the same.
All right, safe travels. And as you look back, it's the barkeep that you've seen quite a few times. A little halfling woman, probably about 3.5 feet tall. She's on a little step stool serving people breakfast at the bar, and she's never really truly given you her name, but she just recognizes that you've stayed. You stayed and you've drank and you've kind of minded your own business, and you're on your way out, and she's just assuming you're off on your own adventure. Now we would go to Beep. What would Beep do, Austin?
Beep would have tried to stay at an inn, but he would have tried to sort of woo the innkeeper to try and let him stay free for a night.
Okay. I'm going to say he could do. How do you want to woo? We're gonna reverse back to the night before. How would you have wooed this innkeep? Now, would you? So where you were going, would you have stayed close to the Royal Library, or would you have gone off exploring the town more?
I would have been relatively close to the library.
Okay, so the closest inn to the library. Now, do you want this inn to have a bar? That's the most important question.
Sure. It'll have a bar.
Okay, so the closest inn with a bar, because you are a bard and performing is important. That's how you make most of your income. The closest one would be, looking at my notes, the Alabaster Inn would be where you would be staying.
All right.
The head matriarch or matron of the Alabaster Inn is a tiefling woman. But she does her best to hide her devilish traits. So she wears a hood over her head most of the time, hiding her horns. And she's more of a pale complexion compared to most tieflings. And she's really done her best to hide it. Now, however, With your perception as high as it is, you would definitely see that she is a tiefling just based off of her teeth, being jagged and a little bit more pointy. As you walk up, she's like, "Well, hey there. How you doing tonight?"
Beep.
Ah, right. Our partially mute friend. Well, are you staying the night?
Beep.
Night. Gotcha. I assume you like nod your head yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, okay. Let's see here. For one room for the night, it is that would cost you 2 silver.
Beep.
And she kind of like recoils a little bit. Well, okay. Roll a you can do you can either roll a general charisma check, or if you're trying to, are you going to try to like use your musical talents to woo her, or you're just trying to like seduce
Just
her?
straight up persuasion. I can either roll persuasion or charisma. if you
I
want.
would say let's do persuasion. Roll me a persuasion check, please.
Oh, so that's my bad. With advantage.
I would 12. I'll take. Oh, you
So I
rolled a
got
12.
12 twice.
12. She's kind of like, well, okay then. That'll be 2 silver for the night. But if you stop down by the bar, if you feel like drinking, first round's on me, okay?
Beep.
Okay. So, I would guess mark off 2 silver.
Yeah, I'll mark off 2.
Sorry, the DC was relatively high there.
Oh, it's all good.
She has to run a business, you know.
True.
But so you saunter off to the morning, and as you wake up, the same barkeep, the matron, she is no longer there. Is now helmed by a Loxodon fellow. He's probably about 7-8 feet tall. He's a giant elephant man. He's wearing kind of like very comfortable silken robes, and he's definitely the morning shift guy. He's definitely there to just kind of relax and occasionally serve the breakfast to people. Now, would you have wanted to stop for breakfast, or you're just on your way to the job because you have to be there by 8?
I'll just be on my way.
Okay.
I'll be going.
So you may just like Ori and Alara, you make your way to the square, no problem. Same square that you just kind of worked your magic in before, in front of the Royal Library. That brings us to who am I missing? It would be Thaddeus.
Yes.
Now, Todd, explain to me what Thaddeus would have done for the night.
Thaddeus, we were inside, am I correct?
We were inside the library, and how he left it was Leon floating off and disappearing somewhere into the library, saying he would deal with your transportation, and meeting him, meet me 8 in the morning in front of the library.
So Thaddeus would have worked himself off into the shadows of the library
Okay.
and used his agility and hiding in shadows to basically wait until the library closed,
Okay.
remaining inside the library and scanning the library, then finding the books of alchemy and looking at a poison book.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna have to have you roll a few things here. First thing I want you to roll is a general stealth check.
Am I with advantage or disadvantage? Or not?
Now remind me, do you have advantage on stealth throws? Like, do you have any feats that give you advantage? Because
Don't think so.
so no, just a general stealth check for me, please.
Stealth?
Yeah, just a regular stealth check. 13. As you kind of go to stealth off, it's not a very high DC because this is a big library. And it was still open when you were talking, so you would have been able to easily blend in with the crowd, and blend in with any other people that are in the library. With a 13, you're able to sneak your way into a corner. However, as it turns to night, this is the Royal Library. This is the greatest culmination of knowledge in Sylvania. So it is heavily guarded. So what I need you to do, there's a round table group of guards, royal guards, that will do patrols throughout every royal building that is government funded, and the Royal Library is no exception. So there's a group of 3 that switch out about once every 5 to 6 hours. So the first group is going to come through, torches in hand, just meandering through. What are you going to do to escape their gaze?
Well, I'm going to take myself to possibly on top of a bookcase
Okay.
where I lay flat and remain silent.
All right, so I want you to either roll me an acrobatics check or a stealth check with, I would say, because the act of jumping up onto a bookcase and trying to hide would be, the stealth would be much harder unless you're just trying to do an acrobatics. So acrobatics normal, stealth with disadvantage. $18. So you're able to easily bound up onto the bookcase. However, it's starting to, these are sturdy bookcases, but it did make a little bit of sound. However, you beat me to it. Now that you're up there, I wanted you to roll with disadvantage. That's a 9. So as you jump up and go to lay down, the buttons on your coat get caught as you lay down and make a pinging noise, almost like a coin hitting the floor. And there's a one of the guards like, "What? Did you hear that?" And like starts walking over towards the sound. What are you gonna do to avoid being seen?
Is there a way I can like roll to the opposite side of the bookcase that I'm on? Like, if he's coming up to the one side, could I roll to make his angle of?
You could. The bookcase is, and being how short of stature you are, the bookcase is large enough to where you could do that, but I'm going to need you to roll just a general dexterity check for me.
Damn it. Why isn't it letting me roll?
Oh my god.
Well,
Well-
that's your save.
Oh yeah, those are saves. I needed just a check.
Oh.
So just click on your dexterity.
Oh, click on my deck. Sorry.
Mhm.
I'm not used to this.
Yep, no problem. 11.
I'd like to go back to my saves.
11, you go to roll over, and same problem. You kind of scrape your buttons, but you're able to move over. But the guards are now in kind of high alert. They're like, "Hey, where is someone's in here?" And he like motions over. He's like, "Hey, Roger, come here. I think we have someone in here. Stowaway, if you would." And he's holding up his lantern, like, and he's like a normal, like a single-handled lantern that is, glass lantern. You're now hiding. And he's like looking. He doesn't know where the noise came from. He just knows the general direction.
Can I see him?
From where you're at, no. You could just see all you can see is the light of his lantern. So what do you want to do? He's coming towards you. He's coming to the general area.
I want to get in his head
Okay.
and use a voice of his own voice and say, "Oh, it's just a rodent."
Okay. Roll a persuasion check. But with disadvantage. Nine. Oh, Roger, they're getting in my head. I don't understand what's happening, but this is weird. And you do actively hear this, so you just try to get into his head, to no avail. Now, he's Roger, the other guard. They're both humans. They're slowly making their way towards you from kind of a pincer maneuver. They don't know where you are yet, but they have heard the noise, and they do know where. They kind of know the general direction. So chances of you escaping are low, but you can attempt to get out of there if you want.
I'm gonna attempt to jump over a couple bookcases and remain stealthed.
Okay. Roll a stealth check with disadvantage. 13 just beats the DC I set for it. You explain to how what you're bounding to another bookshelf.
I'm gonna lightly just jump along the wall from one bookcase to go about 5 more bookcases down the lane.
Okay, so the stealth check 13 is good enough to where you can get up and jump to the next one. I'm now going to need you to roll another acrobatics check. Just standard acrobatics. $22. Yeah, you do it with no problem. With a 13 stealth and the 22 acrobatics, you bound over without seeming. Well, actually, we're gonna see if. Where is. I'm just gonna roll here. We're gonna see if he sees you. 8 plus 1. Yeah, no. He does not. Roger, the guard that is coming from the other side, does not see you. And you're able to successfully jump to the other bookcases. However, they still are on high alert. And as Roger walks over, he's like, "I don't know what you're talking about. I don't hear anything. What'd you hear?" I don't know. I just heard something. It sounded like metal or shuffling or something. I don't know. Well, maybe you're just a little bit too much on the old booze there. Why don't we go back to our routes now, Warren, all right? All right. And so they start walking away. Where you're laying is in the shadows enough to where you're fine. I'm going to say, for the sake of expediency, you make your way after they leave. You're able to walk away just fine, no problem. Well, they walk away, and the next guards aren't going to be coming for a while. At least that's what you've gathered. And you're able to go find this book of alchemy. And it's a pretty easy find, since this is the Royal Library and everything is noted perfectly by alphabetical order. So you go find the A's, and you do find a book of alchemy.
And
I mean,
I'm just gonna.
You really don't need it. Yeah, you really don't need a sleight of hand. There's no one around to see you. Those guards have since moved on into their respective routes. So you grab that, and are you going to be staying in the library until the morning, or what's your goal?
Yeah, I'm gonna find a closet or something that's way out of the normal path that I watch them take and go to sleep.
Okay. So, I guess for the sake of this, roll one more stealth check, but because you've been, because you've seen kind of the normal route, you watch them go through their normal route. Granted, you almost get caught. You see what they do, you understand what they do, and you know that if you stay hidden in a certain area, they're not gonna. Most of the time, you're not gonna be seen. So to roll a regular stealth check. 16, you easily hide away for the night. Are you going to be reading the alchemy book, or are you going to try to catch some sleep?
I'm gonna try to catch some sleep.
Okay, well that's fine. So
I use the alchemy book as my pillow and learn by osmosis.
okay. So as all of you slumber off to sleep, you slumbered off to sleep, and you're making your way to the Royal Library. Now, Thaddeus, you make your way out of the front of the library. So the library opens at 7. So I'd say at 8 o'clock you just lumber out from the front of it.
Yeah, I'd listen at the door and make sure that wherever I came out there was nobody visible, and then come down and just act like I'd just been there already.
Okay. All right. So, now that you all have kind of, after some time of gathered in the middle, all of you walk up to see a Thaddeus, specifically you. You've been hearing this kind of in the morning. One horse and buggy, or what sounds like a horse and buggy, pull up, as well as some mooing, like almost like a cow sound. And you have heard throughout the library, like, yeah, well, waiting for this party to get here. And once they're here, well, we'll send them on their way, and hopefully they'll be able to meet up with those two. And you see, and I'd say Thaddeus, you've been seeing the head librarian Leon like floating around doing his duties in the morning, like kind of being a busybody. And you also get the sense that he's very aware of your presence.
Oh, good.
But he chooses not to say anything. Well, we're gonna say that. So as you guys make your way, you do see, for the ones that are coming in, you do see the lizard man, or lizard folk man, Vaten, sitting there, leaning against one of the pillars of the library, with his eyes kind of closed, half closed, and he's just kind of sitting there, waiting for everybody. And as you guys walk up, you see a wagon, a covered wagon, very Ozark Trail like, or Oregon Trail wagon, with a single steer, like a bovine longhorn steer, hitched to it, and then you also see another much larger bovine steer, longhorn, sitting to the side, but with a giant leather saddle on it. As you walk up, you see Leon come shooting out of the doors of the library. He's like, yes, you're all here. Perfect. Well, I've given you, I think, what you need to travel for the few days that it's going to take to get to Caister. Is this to your liking?
Looks fine. Hey, Ori. These any relations of yours?
Oh, that's so mean. This will do for me.
Or he was looking at his cool new axe.
That's right, you did get an axe. That's funny.
You say something.
These any relations of yours? These bovine hair?
One sec. Or he doesn't understand what you said. He just goes back to looking at his axe.
Yeah. Okay. What about we hesitate or, well, never mind. This party may be doomed from the start. Anywho, do any of you know how to handle a wagon? Have any of you done that before?
No. Airships are more common where I'm from.
Right.
Meep.
Would I know?
You would not have. You would have primarily most of your journey has either been stowing away on either the random boat, like actual galleon or skyship, making its way across the ocean. And any other time you've primarily been walking.
Okay. Or he just shakes his head.
Well, okay. Well, which one of you would be best for he looks right at Vaten, and Vaten immediately just shakes his head no. This is like nope. Well, okay. Young fellow with the horns. Not big guy. Small guy. What was your name?
Zane.
Zane, right. Zane, are you willing to learn how to steer a wagon?
I've got work I need to do while riding.
Okay, so that's a no. My furry friend over here looks at Beep.
Beep.
Okay, is that a yes or a no?
Beep.
Okay. Next person looks right at Alara on Ori's head. You might be too young.
I can
You
do it.
How about
Or he's
no?
gonna put or he's gonna put her on the front of the wagon.
Okay.
Hand her the what are they called?
The reins, yeah.
Reins, yeah.
Okay.
You just hear her. She's just like, oof. Well,
Let's.
I can do it. I can do it. I can do. Stop talking. I can do it. Everybody, hop on. Let's go.
Okay, my large friend. Putting that aside, my large friend, I did get you a much larger mount that should work. This is the finest bull we have. I understand it might feel weird since you are of centaur or you are a minotaur. My bad. But I assure you, this creature will definitely get you where you need to go.
How big is it?
This is a big fucking bull. This thing is like 1,800 pounds, like monstrous.
Does it have a saddle and
Oh yeah, that's like it's fully decked out, saddle ready to go.
I like it.
Well, good.
Can I pet it?
Absolutely.
Animal handling, I guess.
I would say you walk up to it, and it actually there's no need for animal handling. You walk up to it, and it immediately kind of like walks towards you, almost out of familiarity, and like just kind of looks at you and just snorts a little bit.
Aw.
But it's yeah, you could pet it. It probably won't do anything.
Or he pets it and it's like mighty steed.
Good. Well, okay. And Leanne chimes in. Well, are you sure no one else wants to steer the wagon? You sure?
Nobody needs to steer because Ilara's already doing it.
She'll learn faster because she is younger.
Right. Maybe I should bring someone along.
Thaddeus can probably learn how to do it.
Thaddeus, would you like to learn?
I mean, don't think it's that difficult. The young gal, she seems to be willing to do it. I don't really want people in my back.
Okay. Uh,
Ori crosses his arm and he like nods like, yes.
well, it was Alara, yes? Alara, young one. I just want to make sure because I've only ever seen you on Big Fella's head over there. Are you sure you don't?
Him around.
Are you sure you don't want to just ride on his head while he's on his mount and someone else steers the?
He was taking a nap on top of his head. So it's my turn now.
Okay. Alrighty then. Well, I guess, if someone could please sit up here with her, just in case.
I can while I'm doing my work.
Okay, well that's fine. I guess Alara is steering then.
Lara's just gonna look over at Zane and
She's just like, "Hi, I like your horns."
Thank you.
Alright, okay. Well, that's a thing. Alright, well, Caister, and he, like, grabs a map, this big old map, and if you guys want to check, roll 20, we can zoom in. So, he's like, you could take the northern route out of Artemis. You would have to cross a few rivers. We are in a river basin. You would have to pass by the city of Clico and Stamford, but that is probably the fastest route. The southern route, however, is probably the least dangerous, and it's a little bit longer. So, these are your options. From here, as the crow flies, just so you're aware, I may have misspoken a little bit. Caister's more or less 115 to 120 miles away as the crow flies.
I'm just here for the ride. I'm going to sit in the back corner here and just ride along.
Lara's gonna she's gonna look at the map and she's just like,
Well, I can't read.
I will handle the directions.
Caister. Okay.
I'm going to take a look at the map and analyze it very closely.
Okay. So.
And then I'm going to speak. Beep 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 beep.
Lara's just like looking at him with like those yellow eyes that have nothing behind them, and she's just like,
is any I don't what?
Beep.
Yeah, I don't speak beep.
Beep 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 beep.
I think he meant go north.
No, beep.
Oh, you're slipping.
Did he say another word?
You can speak.
Oh, that's the first word I've heard him say.
I think he's broken. He's broken.
Void that one out, guys.
Modify memory.
I cast Feeble Mind on all of you.
Payback for the for the prequel.
I'm going to look at Beep, and I'm going to say, Beep once for north, beep twice for south.
Beep beep.
South it is.
Ah,
that's a much less traveled road. It looks like as far as towns go.
South is
what's south? What's south, and how do I get there?
I'm just gonna point the direction.
Okay. Well, yeehaw! Let's go, Bellas.
Okay. Well, it seems you've got yourself figured out. I've included. So if you take the southern road, just be aware. There have been every road is dangerous in this world we live in. You're bound to get ambushed by some sort of creature or bandits or orcs, perhaps. By my memory, the two I sent ahead, Aiko and Elka, uh, they should be about 3 days out from you. I told them to wait at the second bend in the river, on the southern road. Now I told them that I would send word if you lot decided to take the northern road, and they would just meet you in Stamford. But if you take the southern road, you would meet up with them fairly quick.
We'll just do that then.
Okay.
Beep, beep.
You might need to watch out for again. There could be bandits. The road is less traveled, but it is a little bit more of an easier path than the northern road. A lot less river crossings. Now there are bridges, but or at least for one of them. But the second one, have fun.
All right.
You have any questions for me?
Yes.
No, I don't think so.
If you were going, which direction would you take, sir?
Oh, I would if I was traveling by a land vehicle, I would probably take the southern route, but only simply because it's a lot less water. But in this river basin we live in, you can't really get away from it. So, just to kind of give you another just to give you a word of advice. You may need to watch out for there have been dragon wormlings flying around here. Most of the older dragons are in slumbering mode. They stay to themselves, but a lot of their offspring tend to fly throughout our region. So you may have to watch out for them as well. Oh, contract. Yes, I notarized our contract. Now, if you guys could look in the session notes section on Discord, I will be putting in a signed contract for you guys to look at.
Oh, my name.
You told me Chicken Scratch.
Is the beep in Comic Sans?
It absolutely is.
Stop it.
Bruh.
Oh, and Mousy, just so you're aware, I had stated that Elka, instead of signing her name, just like put ink on her paw pad and stamped it down.
Perfect.
Cute little Toby.
Wait a minute.
What?
You said you were gonna pay us 2 to 3K gold.
Right. So
Why
you're
does it say 600?
600 gold upon completion. Right. Payment now. 300 gold apiece now. And this only if you find you will be paid 2,000 gold by my word. This is the minimum contract. So, if you are able to save the children, if you're able to find them, save them, and destroy whatever is taking them, I will pay you 2,000 gold. And trust me, I will know if you completed it. Now, if you want me to bring up another contract that states I'll do this, that's fine. It would definitely have to be, I guess, dropped off by some sort of carrier pigeon.
I just didn't want to be hustled.
No. 600 is the base fee that you're going to get at completion. No matter what, if you come back in pieces, a bag of 600 gold will be placed at your feet. Now, starting off pay, which, guys, I don't know, have any of you marked, I know Squirtle and I know Mousy, I don't know if Mousy has marked the 300. It was 300.
You told us 250.
Sorry, 300. Add 50 to that. I'd like he like divvies out little pouches of 300 gold and sets them down on the bench of the he sets how many of you are there? There's 6 of you here. So he sets 5 out on the bench of the carriage, and then he walks over to Ori and hands him a bag of 300 gold. And he's like, okay, well, since that's out of the way, this will cover any expenditures that you may have at the beginning. 600 is the base pay, like I said. And if you come back at total completion and you've completely solved this mystery, an extra 1,400 gold will be all yours on top of that 600.
You could please just add that in writing and send it by pigeon to us.
Very well, I can do that. And he kind of like gestures over at the carriage. It's like, okay, well, all right. Okay. There's about a week's worth of food in the wagon, and about a week's worth of fresh drinking water, and a few sharpening stones for your blades, and that's about it. So
Are there any arrows?
arrows can be provided. Give me one moment. And he like snaps his fingers and come floating in over your head is 50 arrows, all steel braced arrows, and they land in his hands. It's like, will these do?
That would be wonderful.
Ah, okay, here you go. And he like hands them all to you. Okay, so faster you get off, faster you go, the faster we can save those kids. I will send word via. You'll find out how I'll send word, and I'll make sure to have a revised contract for you. But anywho, let's be on our way. Go, go, go! Chop, chop.
Claire's just
Okay.
gonna slap the hell out of the reins, and we just take off.
Okay.
While this is happening, I'm gonna draw my smithing hammer and I'm gonna replicate my backpack into a bag of holding
Okay.
while we're traveling.
Okay.
I am going to play a lovely instrumental solo.
Roll a performance check for me.
All right, let me get that for you.
18. Yeah, you kill it.
Yeah.
Beep, 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 beep.
Or he's kind of jamming silently.
I was riding along on his massive steed.
Alara just like takes Froggy off her head and looks at Zane and goes,
Hey, you!
and starts like poking his shoulder with her little, I don't even know, those really aren't hands, they're like
Like,
pudgy
What?
balls, I don't know, but pokes him and it's just like,
Can you please hold on to Froggy for me?
Sure.
Thanks.
I'll just like set him on my shoulder while I'm working on this. In the
and he's
arm.
literally, and he's just staring at you like just how he is in the picture.
I just set him on the shoulder opposite the one I'm using to just like hammer this item out.
and you hear in your ear.
It's three.
And I am sitting in the far back corner of the wagon. And then after I get stabilized and figure out that I'm not going to get thrown out, I pull out a book and start reading.
Okay. So we're off on the first adventure. As you guys make your way out of Artemis, which I'm trying to find some music for it. That works. As you guys make your way through the first leg of your journey, you have about a 7-day trip ahead of you. 6 to 7 days, depending on how fast you want the carriage to go and what pace you want it to go. As you guys now are there any activities that you want to? mean, you've already described like you want to play a nice melodical song. You're kind of just sticking to yourself. You said reading your book, yeah, Todd?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay. And then, shockingly, Alara is doing an amazing job at steering steering this this wagon. However, Alara, I'd like you to roll an animal handling check for me.
Oh god. Hold on.
What's our
I'm up
animal
there for
handling at?
support.
Actually, I think technically okay,
Wait,
kind of
What did
high.
you say? Animal handling?
Yes.
Oh yeah, it is.
Kind of high, right? Yeah, 15. Oh yeah, you're fine. You're rocking and rolling. You have a +7 to your animal handling. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Ori is proud.
Nods in approval. Alright, so first day of travel goes by without a hitch. It's up to you guys. You can either travel through the night and take a point of exhaustion, or you can choose to camp out. Now, what I guess it would be Vaten, since Vaten is technically a cook. He would have
I too am a cook.
yeah, he would have gotten up into the rations and saw what was made available for the group, and it's pretty basic. There's bread, there's dehydrated meat, there's water skins, like massive water skins, very basic traveling food, but it works. You get by. And he also notices that packed in there very tightly are 3 tents for camping. One seemingly larger tent, more than likely for keeping Ori in mind. The other two, one is a more of a green canvas, and the other one is a smaller version of the standard canvas tent that very much looks like the big one's definitely meant for Ori. And so those were packed in as well, and Vaten would be like, looks like Librarian packed camping gear for us. And you like point towards Thaddeus. Yeah.
Yes.
So we camp, I suppose.
All for camping. We just need to take watches, I believe.
Eventually, yes.
Indeed.
Oh, speaking of Vaten, there's a bingo.
He has arrived.
And I probably completely screwed up your
I can edit, dude. It's so easy. Don't you worry. Yeah, so to catch you up, I was literally just we're in the carriage on our way to Caister.
Awesome.
First little bit of a travel where I had stated, because Vaten is a cook, he was going over the supplies in the back of the wagon. So if you want to take over on that, you certainly can. What I just said is that there's basic rations like dried meat, some bread, maybe some vegetables, some water skins for about a week's worth of travel, and he had also found 3 tents for camping. So,
Cool.
but
I heard my name. I thought, did somebody say something to me? Hearing
Nope.
voices again.
I don't think so. Anywho, so as you guys make your way through the first day of travel, you guys can either choose to camp out, or you can go through the night and suffer a point of exhaustion. It's up to you. Your beast of burden, your bovine, they're one that's dragging the cart and one that's dragging Ori around, would also suffer a point of exhaustion. But it's up to you. If you guys want to camp out, it's up to you.
I think it'd be a good idea to camp.
Same.
Yeah.
Camping.
Okay, so as you guys camp out, I'm going to need somebody to make a survival check for me to find a I would guess find a suitable place to camp along the path. And just so you guys are aware of where you're at by the end of the day, leaving in the morning, you're about there. Okay, you're
I missed that. Can you ping again?
yeah, sorry. Rounds about here.
Perfect.
Am I double proficient
I am.
survival? I can't remember.
I can't remember either. Oh my
And
god,
you're
so
right,
many.
that's
I
right.
needed one person to roll survival, not the whole party. We'll go with you know what? For the sake of the first night, we'll go with the 23 from Vaten. As you guys roll up close to the river, you do notice a clearing that has been used before on this southern road to camp out. There's already a fire pit made, and seemingly no issue whatsoever. So you guys pitch camp. We can either do this in stages of 3, where one person is keeping watch, and we're doing, or it's up to you guys.
I will take the first watch.
Okay. So
I'll take the second.
okay.
I will take the third.
All right. So, Zane, go ahead and roll a you gonna say roll a perception check for me, please.
Oof.
6. You're blissfully unaware of anything around you, but you also get the sense that this campsite is well traveled and there really shouldn't be any issues. So your watch goes without a hitch. I'm also going to say that your bag of holding is now complete.
Swing.
I would assume you were like tinkering with it, working on it as you're taking watch.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So you go ahead, you get your long rest, so you do get your artificer thing back.
Yeah.
Oh, didn't mean to blow that up. Okay, and who said they're taking second watch?
That'd be me.
Ori. Okay, go ahead and make a perception check for me.
Okay.
This is just listening and smelling and using kind of your general survival skills since you've done a lot of traveling.
Okay. I did 18.
18. You do hear some rustling. So to describe the landscape that's around you, in this campsite, it's in a clearing of long, almost like, you know, if you've ever been into the Midwest of the United States, the very long rolling plains, really long grass, wind sweeping through it. You're in the plains area of Sylvania, and there's long grass all around. However, you're 10 foot tall, so you can, even sitting down, you can see above it, and you do hear some rustling of what seems to be relatively small fauna, but nothing really happens. They move on in whatever they're doing, and your watch comes to a pretty blissful end. So next up is Thaddeus, correct?
Correct. Disappointed.
Can I wake up for third watch as well?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. I'm less going to be taking a watch and more like rolling up and just saying this one goes to find food
Okay.
and kind of stock off to do some foraging.
Oh, you gave me meat last session. What kind of meat was it?
Rat.
Rat?
Yeah.
Is it? Okay.
There was a rat. There's one that may or may not have been a small cat. There were probably a couple of lamb.
Was it cooked?
Yes.
Okay, Ori would be chewing on one of them while he was watching.
Okay. I need you to roll a Constitution saving throw.
I'm hurt. You wound
on.
me, DM.
It's day old cooked rat.
Fair.
What do you want from me?
What's my con? +3? Yeah. It is plus. That's 17.
17. You taste a really funny taste as you eat this this mystery meat that Vaten slipped to you. But you kind of feel a little gurgly in your stomach, but you being how tough you are, it didn't really affect you. Vaten, as you're foraging for food, anything in particular you're looking for?
Just whatever happens to be readily at hand. Kind of, I wouldn't be going much more than like 100 feet from the campsite.
Okay. Now that Ori is asleep, Thaddeus, go ahead and make a perception check for me. And what, 21? Okay. Hold that thought. Vaten, as you scrounge around, go ahead and make an investigation check. Just a 5.
Ooh.
Thaddeus, you watch this curious fellow you haven't really talked with a whole lot wander off into the high grass, and Vaten, you don't find many things to eat, but you do grab a handful of grass and hold it up triumphantly.
Can I
as if you found something.
put that up too?
So you have excellent memory of maps and geography, and you can always recall.
Second sentence.
In addition, you can find food and fresh water for yourself and up to 5 other people each day, provided that the land offers berries, small game, water. Oh, okay, then you'd roll the advantage on the investigation.
Alrighty.
Okay. 15.
That's
Much
decent.
better. Much better. Much better than the handful of grass you find. Yeah, you search around and you are able to find a small berry bush. It's really small actually. And hanging off of it are these round, probably about walnut-sized berries. They're dark red in color, and they're kind of hanging down because they are quite heavy. So, it's up to you if you want to pick them.
Can I tell if they're poisonous? Or edible, I should say.
I would say with your you have to roll with your general knowledge, you would know that these look relatively edible. They may need to be they're berries that need their seeds cut out of them. And
then I'll pick them and make my way back to camp and start kind of picking the seeds out of them for to add to breakfast, add a little bit of flavor to whatever we're doing for breakfast.
Okay, there you go. So go.
Excuse me, can
Yes.
I have those seats, please?
Well, he hasn't.
Doesn't even.
Yeah. I was gonna say you haven't even really cut them apart yet.
Yeah, no. I mean that's what I'm doing at this point. But as soon as I have some, I'll hand a couple across.
Okay. Well, it's fine. So you're Thaddeus, you see for that 21 perception, you do see Vaten wander off and come back with an armful of these red, fairly large berries. But the night goes without a hitch. Nothing really going on, and you all wake up for the next morning of travel.
Do I recognize the berries?
Yes, you would recognize the berries. They are called Alliander berries. Alliander.
Allender.
Waking up, seeing them in the morning, seeing Vaten preparing them, cutting them. These literally look like giant cherry tomatoes. but they're the flesh of the fruit is very edible, considered a delicacy in some places, but the seeds are incredibly poisonous, and they are often used for standard standard poison for like plant-based poison. There's generally used in whatever cocktail an assassin would use those seeds for.
Are you aware of what you have in your hands that you're dealing with?
Seeds cannot be eaten.
Yes, yes. So I can use the seeds, but just be very careful not to get any of them in the food.
Yeah, they are very, very deadly. I'm glad you rolled a 15 on the investigation scale there.
I
Well,
mean, I was hoping. I'm not gonna lie. I was hoping it would be survival or nature, but
Yeah, which makes more sense, but yeah.
I
Okay.
don't want a TPK yet.
I'm gonna help Vaten with the breakfast.
Okay. So breakfast consists of preserved bread, like loaves of bread. The dried meat you can add to a stew as long as you add water to it. And then the vegetables are carrots and cabbage and like onions and standard things that would keep for a while. So if you guys want to cook, I'd say either one of you can roll the advantage on a. I'm gonna say would it be performance or survival? I'd say survival.
can I do a? Whoops, that's not what I wanted to do.
Ooh, you could.
So I've
cook-
got cooking
wanted to do-
utensils.
I was gonna say I wanted to do cook's utensils with wisdom, but I accidentally did with intelligence.
Yeah. So since you both have cooking utensils, I would say either one of you rolls with advantage or you both roll. Just up to
Oh,
you.
yours, buddy.
So if you want to roll one more time, I mean the 22
right.
The 22 succeeds. We're being honest.
Well, and that was. It should actually be a 24 because I hit intelligence instead of wisdom.
Okay. So 24, yeah. You guys make an incredible. Well, what food do you want to make? It's up to you. What are you guys making for breakfast?
Sorry about that.
Stew?
Yeah. Nice little stew. Kind of sweetened it with some of the berry.
Yeah, even could have made a little bit of spread for the bread with the berries.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna say, which I don't normally do this, and I'm not gonna normally do this, but because you rolled a 24, cooking, everybody in the party currently gets a. I'm gonna say. You get a let's say 5 temporary hit points per person for the day.
Ooh.
Yeah.
But because you rolled that high, and it's that good of and breakfast is the most important meal of the day, I'm gonna allow it. All right, so I would assume after breakfast you clean up, and you're back on the road. Alara, are you still steering the ship?
I'll still be up front with her. She is.
Hell
So.
yeah, brother.
All right.
And I'm going to take those berry seeds and from some of the like bags that we had from the food that we ate, cut a little piece of like parchment paper and then roll the seeds in that and then roll them in probably some of the bag material
Mm-hmm.
and make sure that they're secured in my pouch.
Okay. Yeah, easily enough. So Alara, so you guys get on your way. Alara, I'd like you to roll another animal handling check.
Where are you at?
13. A little bit more rough for the day. But the cow seems to like your constant jerking around, as they've also had a full night's rest, so they're up and good to go. By the way, everyone had a long rest, so if you had to recharge anything for any reason, that's that. Which
Yeah, I'm gonna be working today to make a rope of climbing.
Okay, cool. So that's your artificer thing for the day. So you guys make your way through the day without really any issue. Crossing the first river, you cross which right here. You cross a fairly large bridge that has a lot of people around it, and a group your size wouldn't normally cause that much attention. However, Ori, you being as large as you are, riding as large of a creature as you are, you do have quite a large presence as you cross this bridge. And as you're stamping on by, you do catch a few glares from some of the passerbys. Don't know if you want to do anything with that.
What do I want to do? I'll put my hand on my axe and just stare at him with like the shittiest look.
Every single person that looks at you sheepishly looks away and just continues on in their business.
And then he's like huffing, like
like just fucking
like
wild.
Yeah.
I'm
he hasn't
for it.
killed anyone in a few days.
Completely feral.
So he hasn't killed anyone in a few days and starting to lose his mind. So as you guys make your way over the bridge, you only passed a few people, one carriage and a few people on horseback, and a few people walking. You come to this fork in the road. Following the map, you know to go left. And as you make your way to, unless anybody wants to do anything during the day, you make your way to about here for the day. Now, if you guys want to stop and camp, you can, or unless you guys had something you want to do during the day, just let me know.
Or he's probably just gonna do some weapon maintenance, just sharpening and making sure it's not falling apart.
Okay. Yeah, easy enough. You're well you're well enough trained to do that, since that's a everyday thing for you. So you guys make your way to where you're going to be camping, and you set up camp. Now I would like let's see here. I'm gonna pick someone at random here. How many we got in this group? 6? Perfect. There's a 6-sided die just for that. That is a 4. So Beep, would you please roll a survival check for me, please?
Oh God.
Beep.
Oh.
Holy shit.
Yo,
That's a 19, bro.
Let's go.
hot tonight.
You find now you get the sense that this road is significantly less traveled than the one coming outside of Artemis. There you do find a clearing in the middle of the grasslands, and it is starting to get a lot colder out. But you do find a clearing with a single large oak tree that's sprouting out of the ground, where it's clear enough that you could pitch a tent. So we're gonna do three checks again. To who wants to take first watch?
Beep.
Ibs. I'll take second.
I'll take third.
Who's
And
yeah, go ahead.
I was going to say, I'm going to make it a habit of waking up with third watch unless I'm taking a watch. But I'm not going to unless I'm told. But I'm making a habit of kind of looking around, seeing if I can find anything to supplement our rations for breakfasts.
Okay, that's fine. So sorry, who took first watch?
Beep.
Beep. Okay. Beep. Go ahead and make a perception check for me, please. 7.
Oh.
Oh God, rolled it.
You're lucky you didn't roll a 6. So, as you're staying up, you're describe what you're doing for the night. What's kind of distracted you for the night?
Hold on. I forget if I have a drum. I do have a drum. Okay.
Oh my god, you're gonna be beating on your drum while everyone's trying to sleep.
No. Very gently, like tapping on the drum, like one of those sort of like dum 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 dum, but like not super loud.
Okay.
Kind of like a nice little white noise beat.
Roll a performance check for me, just out of curiosity.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
That's a 3. That's a 3, my guy.
It's a 9.
That's a 3,
Okay.
my guy. With a 9. Yeah, your beating of the drum definitely wakes up. We're gonna see what wakes up. 2. Oh boy. It wakes up a sleeping minotaur.
Yes.
I rolled a 2, which Nate is number 2 on my list. If Ori decides to wake up, it's up to you. But you do hear a very light tapping and very insistent tapping of a beat of a drum.
Oh, he's McMad.
Ori's ears like kind of wiggle, and he like wakes up. And he's just like, oh. He like opens his tent. He sees Beep just making some noise.
Upon noticing the Minotaur leaving the tent, I will immediately stop and put the drum down.
He comes out with his axe in his hand. He
stop
looks
and
at
put the drum down.
Beep. He sticks half his body out, looks at you. He sees you, puts your drum down. Then he goes back to his tent to go back to sleep.
That's wise choice. Anywho, so you're as this is happening, what you didn't know while you're tapping on your drum, and as perceptive as you were noticing the very angry Ori coming out of his tent, what you did not notice is a light footstep in the distance. Now, we'll see what happens in the second watch. Who's taking second?
That'd be me.
All right, Ori, go ahead and roll a perception check for me, please.
Okay. Oh, nice. Rolled a 15, so that'd be a 16.
16. With your really good hearing as a Minotaur, you do hear distant, very light, almost as if it was a feather, footsteps in the distance that aren't really far away, but they're far enough away that you wouldn't be able to discern whether or not they're just another group of travelers just camping, or if they were something else. But you are on alert. What you do is up to you.
Do I hear them getting closer, or is it kind of remaining the same?
It's remaining in relatively the same area.
Or he's gonna wake up Zane.
Okay.
Oh, gods, what's going on?
I hear something. Follow me.
Okay.
Also, I'm bored.
Fair enough.
Follow me. And he goes with him towards the noise. I guess temp HP is gone now.
Technically it's during the same day, so no.
Okay, cool. Yeah, well, I'll lead him to where I heard the noises.
Okay, so you lead him to the noise. You approach the noise, and you don't see anything at first because this grass, mind you, okay, Zane, you're about 6 foot. The grass is about up to your chest. It's like wading through a cornfield, almost. And however, Ori, it's like mid, like middle, like waist section on you. It's about 5 feet tall. It's about halfway up your body. And Zane, you can't see anything. Ori, however, you do see 2 figures around a small little campfire far off in the distance, probably about 40-50 feet away from you. Are you trying to stealth up on them, or are you just walking up?
I'm gonna nudge Zane and kind of like point my hand in that direction, and where I'm just gonna walk up.
You're just gonna walk up?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. As you walk up, you see 2 smaller creatures, very humanoid in shape. One kind of leaning back against a small little stump, just relaxing. The other one with a long, like, what looks to be a weapon in their hand. And they seem to be just enjoying the fire.
Not for long.
What do you want to do? What do you guys want to do?
Rub my hands together.
Okay.
I'm just gonna be fully armored right behind him.
Okay.
We'll see what happens.
Do I see anything else on them?
Nope. Just
They just have one weapon.
from what you can see, there's one weapon out, and it seems to be some sort of sword. Now that being said, Squirtle, Mousy, I'd like you both to roll a perception check for me, please.
Oh shit! Oh.
Oh
okay.
no! Oh no!
Oh, making sense.
Rolled an 8.
Aiko rolled a 4 and Elka rolled
Oh
an 8.
my god.
You guys,
no.
despite the massive size of Ori's big ass wandering through this grass field, you do not see the approaching bloodthirsty Minotaur and his fully armored compatriot stomping up
Shit,
behind
that's
him.
you. Okay, I'm not gonna kill you.
I mean,
Or
can
he
you not get
goes.
advantage on that roll?
You know what? Yeah, you can. I would say yes, because you do have...
We tiny and he big.
Yes, and you also have improved hearing as a Harengon, so...
15?
15. You do see what you what you don't see is full colors and shape, because it is pitch black out. The stars aren't out. It's very cloudy, and it's quite cold. What you do see, however, at the dim small fire being lit in the flicker of the lights, is this 10-foot tall horned thing walking towards you at a slow pace. That's all you see.
Wait, is Alara asleep on top of his head this entire time?
Yes, she is.
Oh, God.
I forgot about that.
You also see, now that you've mentioned that, you also see with what you say, 15?
Yeah.
Okay. With a 15, you also see a little bump just above, in between the horns, just slightly above.
You see the devil.
When we got word that there were people joining us, did we get any indication of what race? they were?
Absolutely not. You were just told a group of 6 will be joining you.
I'm gonna
Wait.
take a defensive stance.
Do we know about that, right?
Yeah, you know that you're supposed to be meeting up with someone named Elka and Aiko. That's all you know. You don't know what they look like. The only one you do know what they look like is Elka, being the rabbit person, as Leon described.
Okay, and we are roll.
I'm gonna like get into like a defensive stance and like nudge Aiko and be like, yo, wake up, like there's a thing.
Okay. Mousy.
Mm.
Oh wait, are you one of the two I found? Who are the
Yeah.
two?
Yes.
Okay, sorry. Low or high?
Low?
Okay, well. Or he's gonna take out his weapons.
Cool.
Okay.
Oh no.
And what is Ori going to do?
You guys want to fight?
Not particularly.
As you hear just coming out of the darkness, you just see this massive fucking behemoth of a thing with horns. You just hear, you guys want to fight?
I'm just gonna
Okay.
sneak up from behind him, so all you see, like from the firelight through my helmet, is my glowing red demonic eyes.
Can I? Wait,
Oh,
can I?
Zane, roll it.
Hop up onto the Minotaur and grab Ilara.
You certainly can try. Zane, roll an intimidation check for me.
Can I roll intimidation?
Holy
my
shit!
Damn it.
You can also roll
Everyone-
intimidation. Yes, this is going to determine whether or not she can successfully get near you.
I have +6.
Okay.
Shit. That's a nat 20.
Oh shit. Yeah.
It's a no, dog.
Don't,
It's a
don't,
no.
don't mess in a dark alley.
Alka is entirely up to you because technically with a nat 20 you are frightened.
Yep, I'm gonna like start backing away a bit and be like, no, I don't want to fight you.
Aiko, you do notice out of the corner of your eye these two beaming red dots staring at you from the other side of your campfire. What do you want to do? Squirtle.
I have no clue because I'm terrified.
Okay.
Name yourselves warriors.
I'm gonna like melt my helmet off and just be like, walk up to him and be like, boo.
Perfect.
Where is that in the distance?
Oh my god.
He's gonna look at Elka and what was your character's name? Aiko?
Aiko.
Aiko?
Yeah.
He's gonna stare at them and be like,
Prepare yourself.
Okay.
Name yourselves warriors.
Name yourself.
You don't want him to do that.
Lara's just gonna be like, "Hi, I'm Lara, and that's this is Ori and Zane. Hi."
I
wakes
am
up from
very
her
confused.
wakes up from her dead sleep because of all the commotion. Okay. All right. Yeah, so what you guys see a tiny 2-foot red little goblin girl with jagged teeth, long strangly black hair, and currently she's sitting basically like shoulder like on Ori's she basically sits on Ori's head. Is essentially like on the nape of his neck basically. And on top of her head is this tiny little bullfrog. That's just sitting there slowly sleeping and just going
Spoiler, it's Thrip.
ribbit. And you are currently frightened of Ori, Elka.
I don't know what to say to this small thing on your face, head. Good to meet you, Ilara.
Yee. We should be friends. Look at the little bunny lady. I like her.
Well, it's not every day you see a heron gone around these parts.
Do you have meat?
I don't eat meat. He might.
Do you have meat?
No, not on me.
Ugh. All right, draw
Well.
your weapons.
We can get you some at camp, big guy. First, let's get their names.
I'm bored.
You want to tussle?
Your head goblin already made it clear that we're friends.
Hmm.
Can you
I'm
roll?
Helga.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go. You just that's pretty much what I was trying to get for.
Oh. Hey, we're supposed to meet people. Like, we're supposed to meet that person.
he like
Yeah.
he looks at Zane.
Oh
gonna
my
look at this
God.
short- I'm gonna look at you, and I'm gonna look at their short shit. What's your name, tiny one?
My name is Aiko.
These
Oh.
are the people we're looking for. Shit.
Weren't there more of you?
Yeah, they're back at the camp if you want to come with.
Wait, how badly do we need them?
I'm pretty sure fairly badly.
Hmm.
Or
If you're bored, we can spar.
No. That I want to do. I want to kill.
Oh. I'd rather
That's
not.
boring. We have Alar can heal you. But
Her little pudgy hand. She's just like
With these. With my little hand.
They sparkle a bit.
Edward Cullen. Like no.
my God.
hmm.
Hold
Do
on.
we have a tent or anything set up in our little camp?
No, you are both freeballing it out in the middle of the woods. That's why you're, or in the middle of the field. That's why you kind of decided to stay within the long grass. Was that
Got it.
Being how short you two are, you can use it to block wind. You can keep the fire relatively low, and no one will really see it. But
And we don't have any description of who we're supposed to meet up with.
correct, you
Okay.
all you know is that there's a group of 6 heading your way, and you need to be you need to wait right before the second river crossing, before you get, if you find them within the second or third night of their travel, you will be receiving a message stating that you need to meet them up in Stamford. But as of right now, all you can gather is giant Minotaur man with a goblin on his head asking to fight, and what seems to be a devil spawn staring at you through some sort of weird ass armor.
So we introduce ourselves. Why don't y'all introduce yourself?
You first, big man.
She called me Ori.
Oh, fair.
She called you.
Zane. True.
So what brings y'all to this neck of the field?
We're looking to see who was kept by us.
I gotcha.
Hmm. Are you strong?
I'm little. I am not strong.
I'm
Ugh.
strong. What do you need?
You want to fight?
Maybe.
Do we need them that badly?
We do. Need them that badly.
This has already been asked.
Or he's gonna walk out or he's gonna walk away. He's not getting anywhere.
What do you mean need us?
Forgive the tall guy. He's a bit fighty. We're supposed to be meeting some people along the road here. We're on our way to Caister.
Yeah, I think that's us.
Oh, joy. That makes this a lot easier then. You can just come with me if you want. I'll lead you back to the camp.
Elara's just already fallen back asleep again.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
We're just gonna look for like an animal or something to kill.
Okay.
I'll roll up my bedroll.
Roll a nature check for me, Ori.
What's my nature? That one.
Oof.
You starve.
You search far and wide for some sort of animal in this area that you can just mercilessly slaughter to no avail. You look for a stop. How long you want to look?
I'll look till the end of my watch.
Okay. Yeah, you wander around aimlessly, mind you, with Alara and Froggy still on your head. And Alara, I'm going to say because of the nat 1, roll a dexterity check for me, please. I really 17. Somehow, some way, sleeping, which I'll roll a dex check for good old Froggy. He gets advantage because he has suckers on his little toes.
Duckies.
That's a frogs. Their decks are wow. Frog dex is insane. What? +6 for frogs on dex.
Holy shit!
That's
Yeah,
a
fast.
that's a 22 for Froggy hanging onto your head. Yeah. So yeah, you guys are good. You're just sound asleep as Ori is fumbling through the field trying to find something he can mercilessly slaughter to no
He's
avail.
like digging through bushes, fucking looking around trees,
Yeah.
shaking trees to see if anything comes out.
Hands is down bad.
Oh, he like just stomps back to the camp. He kicks a few trees out of anger.
Oh my god. Okay. So Elka, Eiko, you've now seem to have found your party that you were supposed to look for. So you guys are wandering back to the camp, right?
Mhm.
Okay. So as you guys wander back, the third watch is about to come up. Zane, you being not really tired since you didn't take the first watch, but you wander in. Ori, you come stumbling back. Mind you, Ori has been desperately searching for the last probably hour for something to kill, and he has like grass matted into his fur. He has a few sticks matted into his fur. Like you see a little bit of scrapes and scratches along the more skin like portion of his body, like to no avail, and you come very defeated walking back to camp.
I have failed.
You'll get it next time, big guy.
He'll crawl back in his tent.
Okay.
His head's gonna be sticking out.
So mind you, this is the biggest tent. It's big enough to hold the entire length of your body, and your feet would be clearing the entrance by about 3 to 4 inches. But so you're just sleeping with your head out anyways.
Yeah, he's tired.
Okay.
He just gives up.
just crawls in, yeah.
He's had enough.
So second watch comes to a kind of eventful end. For third watch, I know Vaten is going to be there, but who else said that they take it?
I did.
Okay. Thaddeus, as you wake up for your third watch, you do notice now Eiko, you would be joining probably the tent with Zane. And in the tent, this is just how I'm imagining it, so if you guys want to correct me, you can. I would imagine that Zane and Zane, Thaddeus, and Beep would probably be sharing one tent. And then Vaten and probably well, I'm just trying to think here. Probably Vaten. Thaddeus would probably be spending the night.
Thaddeus is sleeping on the wagon.
Oh, okay. All right. So, Zane, you'd have a tent all to yourself. However, Elka, where you would be sleeping, you'd either be sleeping in the tent with Vaten, or you'd be sleeping going into the same tent as Zane. It's up to you. Since both of you are kind of relatively small, you can kind of sleep anywhere.
I'm good sleeping out. I have a bedroll, so I'll just throw that out near a fire and not go in a tent.
Okay, and then Eiko, what would you do?
I prefer to sleep in the nearest tree.
Okay. The nearest there is an oak tree at the base of the camp, so you'd be sleeping up in that. So as Zane and Ori and I guess Alara and Froggy, an extension, uh, wander into their tents for the night. Third watch is up. Thaddeus, I'd like you to roll a perception check for me, and Vaten, are you going to be going around scrounging?
Yep.
Okay. I'm going to say roll a survival check for me. 16. Yeah, you as you're looking around, well, I've already used that. So, as you're looking around, you do manage to find a few what they're creatures that look like meerkats, kind of like almost like prairie dogs, if you would. You do manage to find a few of them and kill and capture a few of them. I'd say, let's say 4 of them. And then you also manage to scrounge up. You do run into a few wild onions and maybe we're gonna say 16. Probably some wild onions and maybe some like wild parsley. Just scrounging up. For the 7, Thaddeus, perception, you do again notice Vaten, like the night before or the morning before at this point, wander off into the bush and try to scrounge some stuff up. But with the 7, describe to me what you're doing as you're as you're sitting there around the campfire, doing whatever you're doing.
Well, basically, what I'm doing is just kind of looking around, listening, and looking up into the tree and contemplating our new friends, watching this scavenger through the woods, and daydreaming um, about a life once before.
Okay. What you didn't notice with the 7 is you do notice some. You didn't know there are, however, Vaten, roll a perception check for me, since you are out in the bush. 20. Wow. Vaten, you noticed clear as day, looking down the path, there is a small heading towards where you're going. You do notice what seemed to be a group of larger humanoids enter crossing the I would guess probably the river. They're heading towards the river crossing. You notice that maybe it's just a group of individuals just trying to get up early in the morning to head that way, but they don't have any horses. All of them are on foot, and they're relatively heavy and relatively large, walking towards the river. But as your watch comes to an end, nothing really other than that it really happens. You wake up. There's breakfast. I assume breakfast would be served by Zane and Vaten again. If you guys want to do your tools, you certainly can.
You killed it last time. I'll let you handle it again.
So
I'm just there to sous chef you.
So you can roll. You can roll.
Oh,
You can roll the advantage because he's helping you.
helps if I actually hit the net. Helps if I actually hit the advantage button, huh? Boom.
24. So for this sake, you remember you have 4 prairie dog-like creatures dead, and you also have wild onions and some wild parsley. What are you going to be making?
Yeah, I think it's gonna be more of a stew. I'm gonna keep a small chunk of prairie dog intact for the big guy.
Okay.
And I'll just cook that kind of separately. But yeah, just kind of simple stew, a little bit of oats from the supplies, a little bit of the wild onion, and the meat kind of spread out as best I can for such a large party.
Okay. With the 24, you guys get another 5. If you haven't marked it off, you get everybody in. Now, anybody who ate the food for breakfast gets 5 temporary hit points. Does not stack from the one before.
Damn.
Was there a vegetarian option in that?
Well, we do have bread.
I would say you would have mentioned that as they're cooking, so that's up to them if they were going to make it for you.
I'd say we would have.
Yeah, if it was mentioned, I definitely would have.
Okay.
I would have looked very confused doing it, but I would have done it anyway.
I could have handled that part while you were doing the beats and whatnot.
All right, so describe what you made there, Zane.
For Elka,
Yeah.
I'm gonna take some of that parsley and wild onion, mix it with a couple of the other vegetables we might have on hand, do a little bit more of like a vegetarian stew
Okay.
portion for her.
Well, there you go. Yep. So, with the 24, everyone mark 5 temporary hit points on their character sheet for the day. Again, does not stack. And I would say, Elka, Aiko, what would be? You guys have been on foot since you've left. What would be your preferred mode of transportation? Would you continue walking, or would you hop on the wagon?
I would absolutely hop on the wagon.
Okay.
Literally hop.
Yes. Rabbit puns. Love it.
Thank you.
And Aiko?
Aiko would prefer to walk.
Okay. So you're just walking along the carriage at a pretty slow pace. As you guys come up to the river crossing now, just for the sake of this river crossing right here, you would notice that there is no bridge. However, there is a section that it seems well traveled, where the river is shallow and you could get a wagon through it, but it would be rough to get through on foot. You'd have to wade through.
I'm just gonna look at Aiko and be like, you're getting in.
Alright.
So,
May I offer a suggestion?
Sure.
Put the large gentleman and his steer to the downriver side, next to the cart. That way, that will help support the cart from any water pushing against it.
Sure.
that's smart.
Do that.
It's up to Ori if he wants to do that, but yeah.
If you would, sir. Yeah.
Okay.
Begrudgingly takes orders from an elven man.
You liked when you called him sir.
Oh, that's fair.
No one
Okay.
ever called me that before.
Manners, sir. Manners. I'm sorry. Canadian too.
All right, let's go.
Ori's just gonna end up being like the biggest marshmallow by the end of this.
You know what? Just wait.
All right, so you guys, for the sake of this, I'm going to say I'm gonna roll. There's gonna be a combined rolls. Alara, I need you to, since you're still steering, I assume,
Yeah.
roll an animal handling check, and I'm going to roll.
Oh.
Oh no.
We're gonna see if the two.
Oh, God.
We're gonna see
No.
if the 2 strength checks of these beasts will help.
It better.
Okay, Votan, gotcha.
Good luck to everyone else in the wagon.
Right?
So this is for Ori's creature. That's a 3. Now, Ori, roll an animal handling check for me just to see if, for my sake.
Okay. Pray for me. No.
Oh no! Oh no!
Did you nat one?
I got one.
Oh no!
Oh, no.
What the fuck?
Well,
And a 12 for the. Well, sorry. Time out. With these specifically your cow, it's a plus 12 to strength. So it does a 15, technically. But with your nat 1 animal handling, you fall off. And with the nat 1 animal handling from Alara, with the plus 10 to the strength of the creature, that's 22. So it makes it across just fine. However, Alara, make a dexterity saving throw for me, and Ori, you just fall off.
Okay.
Oh,
7.
Ooh.
So how this is gonna happen is that Zane, you're gonna be tinkering with whatever you're tinkering for the day.
I'm not tinkering right now.
You put it away, and you not paying attention. You feel a jolt from the cow pulling the wagon, and you see tiny little Alara go. Almost whenever, remember anybody when they're a kid riding the bus and they're sitting in the back and you like the bus driver would go down the hill and it would like launch them. This is when Alara lets go of the reins just for a second, slips out of her hand because we'll say the water got up and slipped out. As she lets go, having no connection to the wagon other than her butt and weighing so little, as the cow pulls forward and jerks forward, Alara shoots up out of her seat and goes flying backwards through the back of the wagon, like through the canvas.
I toad scream. I just toad scream.
Ori, you fall off, but as you fall off, I'm gonna say just for the sake of shits and giggles. Okay. You take 5 points of bludgeoning damage as you fall off your steed, and your steed, rolling a 15, continues to move along with the cart. However, when you fall in, it's, being how large you are, it's literally like sitting in a kiddie pool. And you are able to stand up, bruised ego, and you're able to wade through the water just fine. However, Alara, as you're coming through the back of the wagon, everybody sees you coming through the back of the wagon. What seems like the mascot of the group, who also likes to steer the cart, I'm going to say, as she's come flying through, like full-blown, like, just mass exodus from the cart. Does anybody see this and anybody want to try to grab her?
Yes,
if we
with
try
my
to grab her,
dexterous-
what is it? Is it an acrobatics?
I would say it would definitely have to be an athletics check.
Okay.
Because it's literally like a red blur zipping past you.
I'm gonna be busy getting the reins under control.
Yeah, Zane, you wouldn't even been able, like, she's just gone.
Can I use sleight of hand?
No, it would have to be athletics in order to grab her.
I'll
try.
I'll attempt.
I'm just a baby.
So,
No.
I missed.
as you go to reach, you just see this blur, and you have a second sense because you hear the scream, and you go to reach and grab her, and she's just even worse. Goes flying
I got a
out.
16.
A 16. Alara, as you go flying out the back of the cart, you land in a pool of water that is above your head. You take, because of terminal velocity.
Oh God.
You got 5 temp hit points. It's okay.
Terminal velocity, going standard speed, but with a jerk, you take, where are my d6s?
Oh Lord.
Move, candle. There they are. 66 worth of damage.
What the?
Terminal velocity, man's a bitch. I'm only following 5e rules. Let's see here. That's 11, 12. You got lucky. That's 17 points of bludgeoning damage as you go flying out the back of the cart.
Jesus Christ.
You took 12 of your actual hit points, and the temp are gone.
Yeah. Your 10 hit points are gone, and you take 12, technically 12 points of total damage. Ori, you do see your little buddy come flying out the back of the cart. I don't know if you're gonna attempt to help her, but I know
I'll go pick her up.
I know Vaten tried to jump out.
I'm just
Yeah, I
limp
was-
as fuck when you pick me up to put me on your head. It's like a rag doll.
I like pick her up by her hand with like 2 fingers. Like, are you okay?
No. I've been humiliated. And I'm in pain.
Heal yourself.
Can I heal myself?
Oh, you can absolutely
Yeah.
use cure wounds on yourself. Yeah.
Fuck yeah, I want to cure my wound.
Okay.
Wait, where's Froggy?
Oh god, yeah, what happened to Froggy?
I rolled for it.
Oh.
I rolled the
Oh, yeah, that's right.
I rolled a dex check for him, and Froggy, as he with his animal senses realized he is about to get yeeted out of existence, hopped off your head and into Zane's lap. So currently, Zane, you have a little Froggy in your lap, but you just watched a little goblin girl get yeeted and deleted almost out of the back of your moving wagon.
With my 2 roll, did I notice anything?
No,
Oh.
you just with that too. All you saw was just this red blur go right past your face. You didn't even have a chance to grab her.
Okay.
13
So-
that you just healed all of your damage, luckily.
Woo!
But that could have. What is your total HP, by the way?
Without the 5 we have, it's
Ye-
just 25.
Oh shit. So
that-
yeah, you no,
But
that's
it was technically 30 because we still have the 5 temporary, don't we?
technically 30, but if you didn't, well, you got rid of the 5 temporary with that. If
Yeah.
the 5 temporary absorbed 5 of the 17 points of damage, that would have brought you down to 8 HP in one go.
Yeah, I I almost met God.
I literally, as you failed, this is my thought process. I was like, this is only episode 2. We can't have a death yet.
It would be me. I mean, the chicken almost got me in the first fucking
That is
session.
true. That is true.
A bird.
Thank God you're not level 1. Anywho, so after this traumatic event, Alara, do you still want to keep steering the thing?
Heck yeah, I do.
All right, you with all the bravery and the brashness in the world, you hop back up on your throne of lies,
Remember, she's not very intelligent.
and you
Upon
continue.
knowing what just happened, I'm gonna take the rope of climbing I made the other day, fasten it behind me to the wagon, and fasten it to her. So she doesn't go anywhere.
Seatbelt.
You're
You're
like,
like, Lara has like a monkey backpack, like basically the equivalent of a monkey backpack.
You've
with
given her
the-
essentially a very tiny child seat.
yep, I just strapped her down to
I
the
have
front
a
of the wagon.
child. I
I've
have a
seen
child.
I seen this. I'm going to quickly draw it out on a sketch pad and start to type up a Jesus Christ.
You're gonna what? What's typing?
Right.
He
Writing.
said I gotta pull out my iPad and I'm
I'm
gonna.
gonna
type.
yeah, send it-
My
make a
gentleman has
application.
brought a typewriter with him into the vehicle.
Oh man, my Ori's earpods fell out.
Not the AirPods.
With the horn extension too.
But those cost $200.
What are dollars?
Okay. Anywho, so you guys, after that kind of traumatic event, you guys hop back up in the wagon. Bruised ego for Ori, almost death for Alara. And you continue on your journey. You make it to pretty much halfway there, where we come to close to nightfall. I would like well, there's now 8 of you. Where are my D8s? I can use those now. There's one. Aiko, can you please make a survival check for me, please? 17. Yeah, you find a nice little clearing next to a few trees that seems to be shorter grass, maybe more well maintained because of the road being a little bit traveled. But you guys find a nice place for a nap, and we come closer to the evening as everyone's setting up for dinner. I would like. I'm gonna say, who would it be? Vaten making dinner as well. I would assume.
Unless somebody like forcibly pushes him out, Vaten's gonna like just kind of automatically take over cooking duties.
Okay.
And I will continually help because my guy likes to cook. So
Okay. So everyone else is kind of just Thaddeus, yes, you would probably know how to utilize them using that alchemy book. That being said, I'm gonna say, we're gonna say Zane, roll a perception check for me, please.
perception, huh?
10. So, as you guys are setting up camp, you get the tents up. Vaten is making dinner, and Zane is kind of around helping when he can. With the 10, Zane, you notice movement across the road from you.
Can I make out what it is?
With a 10, no, you just see movement.
I'm just gonna throw my helmet on quick, tap Vaten, and be like, something's close.
Okay. Who would be closest to the road? Actually, who would be, better question, who would be sitting on the wagon still?
I'm sleeping
I'd
in the
probably
wagon,
still-
so
Okay, I want Elka and
Probably still be in the wagon.
I want Thaddeus to roll a perception check for me.
12.
12. Okay.
perception,
Yes.
persuasion. What the frick is perception? There's perception. Oops.
19. 17. 12 and a 17. Okay, you notice the movement as well. However, Thaddeus, you're sitting up closer to the front of the wagon, and you're sitting, I'm going to say you're sitting up in the bench area as of right now, and you look out over the field and you notice the top of what seems to be a fairly large humanoid's head crouched down. And when you look a little closer, you notice there's more of them and more of them, probably 3, 4 more, could be even more than that. With a 19, you're able to gauge that they are very clearly attempting to, well, sneak up on you. Oh yeah, they rolled like shit. That was a 2. So you're able to notice them. It's up to you. What do you want to do?
We have visitors.
A good kind
There's
or the
just
bad
like
kind.
Hi.
I'm gonna look over at Ori and be like, I heard you wanted...
Finally.
Yeah.
I'm
Or
gonna
you
draw my short bow and notch an arrow.
Okay. And
Yeah,
Or his weapons out.
as you say, guys, we have some company. They heard that. So you're gonna hear Thaddeus. Plans ruined, boys. Let's get them anyways. And you're gonna see 6 large men, probably 6 foot to within the 6 foot to 6'6" range, and one of them being particularly larger, closer to the 7 foot range, They're large, wearing leather. They're one has the largest one has like a top knot, brown hair, and these really long tusks coming out of his bottom jaw. These are orcs coming out, weapons drawn. I would like everybody to roll initiative, please.
I don't know. Mine's in like
Uh,
0.16, but like, yeah.
God.
Jesus. Okay.
I got a 10. Oh, I learned what the decimal points are. It's to help break ties.
Ed?
It's your
okay.
it's your dexterity score to break any ties.
Okay.
Probably be about there since I heard him earlier.
Oh, I need to drag my thing out.
If you guys could drag your guys out onto the field, that'd be great. I'll do it if you can't.
I just want to point out that Alara rolled a nat 1 in initiative.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That'd probably be pretty close to. I'd be like right. Yeah.
So,
I'll be like here. Magic missile.
Or he's fucking pumped.
All right.
or he's just like, fucking finally, man.
I'm so bored.
All right, so let me pull up. Where is the initiative thing in Roll20 again?
In the upper left, there you go. You got it.
Yeah. Okay. For some reason, me hitting add turn didn't add turns. Oh, there it is. It just was being stupid. All right, so I guess we're having. All right, yeah, that's fine. We can do that. So if for some reason it didn't auto input in. So for Ico is a 16. Alarms is a 3, but it's a nat 1, so she goes last regardless. Thaddeus is a 21. Great. Zany Boy is a 9. Elk is a 10. Let's see. 20 for good old 10. Beep is a 14. And then these boys need to roll initiative. So they have 3 separate group attacks. Okay, so it's 10 plus 2 for the first group of orcs. And then that's a 7 for the second group of orcs. And for the war chief, natural 20.
Oh, jeez.
Game on.
So that's a 23.
Which means he will be the first to die.
Yep.
So 23. Thaddeus goes second. Vatang goes third. And I believe it's Ori.
Yeah, or Aiko.
Beep. Aiko goes before Beep. Work there. Miss Egg goes last. All right, there we go. All right, so let's see here. Yeah, this is fine music. So as he says, "All right, boys, let's get him." The largest one of the group is going to step out. I need to grab his character sheet. And he's going to... What's his movement? He's going to move... Yeah, he can just get into range of Ori. and he's going to take a swing at Ori with his great axe. So I assume a 10 does not hit.
Nope.
So as he goes to swing down with both hands, he swings down and he straight up just whiffs and swings to the side. He's going to go up for another attack though with his backhanding his great axe. Oh, I don't know if anybody's. I don't know if you guys can see the dice. That almost hit a 20. 14 to hit.
No.
All right, so another whiff. This time you block it with what do you have equipped? Do you have your great swords or your great axe in your hand?
I have my great axe and a great sword.
Okay, so you block it with a great axe away, and he's like, "You're a tough one, big guy." Boys, let's get them. And these guys are gonna hang back because it's not their turn yet. Thaddeus, it's your turn.
I with my bow, short bow.
Okay.
Do I have a shot at the one that is attacking our big guy?
With Alara, well, where is Alara? That's my question. Would Alara be on his head or like be standing next to him?
I'd probably sit her down.
Okay, you'd be able to, with that angle, you'd be able to shoot over Alara's head since she's so tiny.
Okay, then I am going to make an attack with my short bow.
Okay, roll for an attack.
I don't know.
Oh God.
The first one worked.
21. Yeah, 21 hits. Roll for damage.
Okay, it's 1d6 plus 4. Can somebody roll that for me, please?
You got it, buddy. That's 5 damage.
5
Plus
damage.
4 piercing.
Yeah, total 5 total damage.
5 total damage. Okay. Yeah. So he. Yep. So first arrow, hits him and barely sticks into his shoulder, and then he kind of like looks at you, grins, and like rips the arrow out of his armor. So he throws the arrow to the side. I don't know.
Okay, I also have cunning action. I'm not. Is that
Which means you can attack again, I believe.
okay? So can I use?
Right. That's how that works.
He
I don't
can,
think so.
no, he can hide, disengage, dash.
Okay. So yeah, you
It's a
could
bonus action.
Yeah, you can bonus action hide or dash or disengage.
Okay, I'm going to move forward. And draw my rapier.
Okay.
Why is it not letting me? Yeah, right where I am. I'm trying to get one block forward. There we go. Why is it not?
Where are you trying to go?
One in front of me. There you go. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So
This doesn't have a mouse, so.
right, I gotcha. All right, so I believe that's your turn then. Vaten, it would be your turn next.
Alrighty. I'm gonna go ahead and crap. I don't want to move my mouse. Oh wait, I can just put that there. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and take 1, 2, 3, 4, a couple steps forward.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna go ahead and cast Spike Growth right here.
Oh, in front of the other orcs. Okay.
Yeah, basically trying to make them a little scatter a little bit here.
So it's a 20-foot radius. So for the sake of, it's a circle, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So 20-foot radius
Basically.
centered on that. So it's that would actually technically be 20
Thought I
foot.
measured it out.
Would be one because well, it's a range of 150 feet, so you could literally cast it right on top of them if you wanted.
I want it here because I want to make him go through it or around it.
So it would.
And I don't want to hit any allies, basically.
Okay, well, each square is 5 feet. So
Yeah.
So if you're trying to put it here, which I won't use that, that means it would be 1, 2, 3, 4. So where literally be like rounds about there. 20 feet in radius, yeah. So so that'd be this guy, and okay. So I need them to make a, what is it, dexterity saving throw, or is it a wisdom?
When a
It
creature
doesn't-
moves into or within the area, they just take damage for every 5 feet they travel.
Okay, so if they
and
don't move, then they don't. Okay.
Correct. And
Well,
they
really?
also recognize, because I didn't try to hide it, basically, they recognize that it is hazardous.
Okay.
And yeah, I think that'll be my go.
Okay. Now we have Ori.
He's gonna make an attack roll with his great axe on the guy in front of him.
Okay. Roll for an attack.
Uh, 16 plus 6, 22.
Yeah, it definitely hits. Go ahead and roll for damage. Now, is this with your great axe, or is this with your sword?
Great axe.
Okay.
Ooh, nice. That is 27 damage.
Holy shit, yeah. Yeah, you cut into this dude, and you see, as you cut in, it does cut into his body across his chest, but you see sparks fly as it rips into his chainmail.
Yeah, I rolled a 12 and 11.
Oh, goddamn, yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna action surge and hit him again with it.
Okay.
Ooh, 19.
19 hits.
It's also a crit.
If it's a nat 19, it's a crit.
It is a nat 19.
Oh, I thought you rolled a. Okay.
Oh, sorry, I should have said nat 19.
Okay. Yeah, crit away.
Jesus. 12 and 10.
Jesus Christ. So you can either double that amount or roll 2 more times.
I'll double it.
Okay.
So that's 22 plus. Do I add my modifier with the action surge?
I don't believe so. No, since the bonus attack. So it's just straight damage.
Well, I think it qualifies as an action when you action. Let me double check.
Yeah, I'd say.
Yeah, I think action surge is that you get a second action.
Okay, well then yeah, you would include your bonus on top of the 44.
Okay, so that's 44 plus 4, 48.
48 points of damage, and jeez, son of a bitch. Okay. He as you cut into him again, he's like, good one. He's starting to look a little bit labored at breathing. Is that? I believe that's your turn.
I have a bonus action I can use.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Before he attacks you, he's gonna be like, "Wow, you're still up."
Damn right.
That's a 17.
17 just hits.
Okay. This is gonna be with a great sword.
Okay.
2d6.
Dual wielding great weapons master. Jesus Christ. Why did I allow this to happen?
2 5s, 10 damage.
Okay.
I think it's a flat 10. No modifier. Yeah, just 10 damage.
Okay, you cut into him again. He's like, he's still alive, but he's hurt. He's real hurt. And he just kind of grins at you, blood dripping down from his chest.
And that my turn.
Okay. Aiko. It is your turn. Or Aiko, sorry.
Let's see. How far am I able to move?
You are a gnome, so 25.
5 squares worth, Squirtle.
5 squares
Okay.
worth, yeah.
I think since I'm a ranger, I'm gonna stay up in the tree, and I'm gonna use my bow and shoot some arrows at the orc in front of Ori.
Okay. Go ahead and roll an attack. So that would be your roll d20 plus your dexterity modifier. Nat 1, nah. Oh no, sorry, it's a 6. Right? Yeah, it's a 6. Never mind. I thought that was a 6 plus your dex modifier.
So I just hit my dex.
No. What is the big number on your dex?
The big number is 16.
Okay, what's the one underneath that?
Oh no,
Above
the big number is 3. Then the next one.
Okay. 9 misses. So you fling an arrow and it flies over the orc's head and lands harmlessly on the other side of him.
Oh crap.
So I believe that is your turn.
Yep.
Beep. It is now your turn.
I am going to move up to here.
Okay.
And then I am going to use Dissonant Whispers on the orc.
Dissonant Whispers, okay. Is that a wisdom saving throw?
Let me check. Here. It is
Or is it
a wisdom saving throw. Yeah.
wisdom saving throw? Okay. What is his wisdom? Okay, just flat. Alright, so just roll d20.
Oh. Alright.
There it is! Alright.
Okay.
Since he had a critical failure, it's double damage if there is damage.
I think the 12 that shows under it is the damage that was done because it's psychic damage. So just times that by 2, so 24. And he will move away from me.
No, he won't. Describe to me how you want to kill him.
Oh. In his mind, he hears a cluttering, like a locust swarm, coming closer and closer. Just beep 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 beep, just constant coming in.
That's awesome.
And it's just like it starts like a beep 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 beep, and it's just instant. Plops down on the floor, dead. And everyone around can hear a very soft beep exit from his ears.
Okay, as if Ori, Alara, and Thaddeus, and I guess Vaten would see this as well, as if a thread snapped in his brain, you just watch the orc that you've cut in half just go like, what? And then fall dead in front of your eyes.
I did it.
And he is now dead. So took care of him fairly fast. Okay. So is that your turn? Beep.
Yeah.
Okay. So now it's this guy's turn and this guy's turn. It's 2, is it 2d8 or 2d4?
2d4s if they're moving through it.
The-
2d4s per space if they're moving through it.
What if he's moving away from it?
If he's moving away from it, I would rule that he's out of it right now.
Okay. All right.
Yeah,
I'll use your judgment on that one.
Would the other orcs be intimidated by the fact that their chieftain just died?
I would say that they saw that their chieftain just fell to the ground dead, but they're orcs, so
Okay.
they have what's called the aggressive feat, which means that they will continue to fight on and move at aggressive speeds towards any creature that can see it. So the answer to that is normally yes, but this time no. Okay, so this one is going to as a bonus action, the orc can move up to its speed toward a hostile creature that it can see. Okay, so it's going to step out of that, seeing it. It's going to, so it's double. It's okay. I didn't realize that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This one's gonna run up to Thaddeus. This one's going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Run up to Ori, standing above his dead chieftain, and try. Both of them are gonna make attacks on you. For the one on Thaddeus, this one's going to swing at it with his great axe. Nat 20.
God.
So that's okay. So that is 1d12 plus 3. And I'll roll damage on my own dice. That's 8 plus 3, so that's 9 points of damage on you. Times 2, so that's 18 points of damage. Thaddeus?
That hurt.
Okay.
You have your 10-5 at least.
Yeah, remember, you do still have 5 temporary hit points. Next one is going to swing with his... Oh, sorry, I actually did not mean to ignore that roll. He is going to take out a javelin and attempt to stab at Ori. That's 19 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. 1d6, okay. That's 4 plus. That's 7 points of damage on Ori.
Okay.
And then they're going to. That is their turn. So Elka, it's now your turn.
Right. Basically, when she saw that one orc die, the chieftain, she's gonna pull out her rapiers and be like, "Save some for me," and hop out of the carriage.
Okay.
3. I'm gonna go right here and attack this guy with both of my rapiers.
Okay. Roll for an attack.
I got a 21.
21
and
hits.
8.
21 hits. The 8 does not.
Okay. And that is. What's this one? No. What the fuck's me? Here it is. Uh, 8 damage.
8 damage. You stab into him, and it staggers him just a little bit, but he just kind of looks at you and like I'd already really cutting hard into Thaddeus. He like looks at you and just kind of like nods in approval.
That's cool.
Is that your turn?
I think so. Yes.
Okay. Zane, it is finally your turn, my friend.
Finally. I'm going to YOLO up right between the midst of these two. And I'm going to swing at that one with my Thunder Gauntlets.
Okay, it is technically very much flanked now, with Elka being on that side. So you roll with advantage.
Oh, sweet. I'm okay with that. Let's see what happens. Boop. 19.
19 hits. Roll for damage.
Where is I don't know where my D8 ran off to, so. D8. That sucks. 5 damage. And if he attacks anybody but me, he has disadvantage next turn.
Okay. Yeah, 5 damage. As you punch into this guy, it like literally Elka, Thaddeus. Well, Thaddeus, granted, you're kind of laboring because you just got a massive hit. But Elka, you see this orc just start to shake violently as Zane's punch just kind of zaps the shit out of him. Okay, is that your turn?
Yep.
Okay, it is now this group of orcs' turns. I'd say Vaten, go and roll 2d4 for this one. And roll 2d4 for this one.
Alrighty.
4 and 6. Okay, cool. Alright, so this one, seeing its friends rush up, seeing that its captain died, this one right here is actually going to attempt to run away. I rolled a... So, just so you guys are aware, I rolled a d20 for all of these guys to see whether or not they're frightened. This guy, the only way they could run away is if they rolled a 5 or lower. This guy rolled a 2. These guys rolled above it, and the guys that are clearly the ones that are attacking. So this guy, he's like, "Fuck this shit!" Just getting cut into by your spell is going to flee, and he's going to run away, and he is gone. And these guys, seeing their friend run away, are gonna be like, "What the fuck?" And this one, so that one took 4 points. Okay, just so I know. He's going to. So if they saw it being cast and they're in the range of it, they know where it is.
If they saw it being cast, they know where it is. Yes.
Okay, so this one, non-aggressive, is going to move its 30 feet around, which that's right there. And this one, non-aggressive, because it's trying to it knows where it is, but he's trying to still avoid it. It is going to move up next to him. And this one is going to look at you, see that you're the one that cast that spell, and attempt to throw his javelin at you, which that's within range, so I don't have to roll with disadvantage.
Bring it.
Probably not.
Nope.
You see this massive wooden pole come flying over your head and hit near the tent stakes behind you. You feel the wind come off your face. It is quite a large javelin. This one is going to do the same, however.
Yep.
That one. 19 hit?
That hits. Yep.
Okay. That's okay, well. It's 1d6. That's cocked. That's 6 points of piercing damage as you catch a javelin right in the leg.
Alrighty. Boom. Oh, it doesn't come off the token too. Gotcha. I take a whole 1 point of actual damage.
Yeah.
Can I quip and retort?
If you want.
These belong to Vaten now.
They kind of laugh at you because all they hear you say, "These belong to Vaten now," and they're like, "Yeah, I just threw that in your fucking leg, buddy." But okay, that's their turn. Alara, would you like to go?
Yeah. I want to climb up on top of Ori's head and take my club and bonk that fellow right in the forehead.
Okay, go ahead. I would say, yeah, you know, you're.
If I keep it, will it work? Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
19. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Bonk.
You
get bonked.
bonk him real good. Go ahead and roll for damage. No,
Oh, wait,
that's
shit. Wait,
yeah.
I'm gonna have to do it here. Hold on. 1d4 plus 2. Second. Yeah.
6 points of damage. Nice. So the visual of this, you crawl up Ori like a spider monkey, club in hand, jump up, and then just as hard as you can swing down onto the top of the head of this this orc.
It's like Donnie from the Wild Thornberries.
Yeah, and he looks up at you very confused and also slightly dazed because he just got bonked on the head. If I believe that's your turn. Yeah. So top of the order, Thaddeus.
Thaddeus is going to attack this guy in front of him with his rapier. And
20 definitely hits.
1d8 plus 4. If somebody could roll for me.
Mm-hmm.
I got you, Todd. It's 7 points of damage.
7 points of damage. As you stab into that one, its body falls limp to the ground, dead. So that one's dead.
And I am going to disengage.
Well, you don't have to now. The guy next to you is dead.
Yep. You can just you still have movement, like you're
Well, I'm hurt.
right. So you can back up, like you can back up without any issue.
Okay.
So, all right. I believe if that's your turn, then it's Vaten's turn again.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and drop concentration on the spike growth.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna do one of two things.
You see,
heck with it.
You see the spike growth slowly dissipate from the field.
And I'm gonna go ahead and chuck an ice knife at the front one here.
All right, roll for an attack. It's within 30 feet, so you don't have to roll with disadvantage. 8.
That's a spell attack.
Oh, it's spell attack, right? My bad. 18. Yeah, 18 definitely hits.
Alrighty, and then I think they need a 14, a DC 14 dexterity save, I believe.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
For both of them.
Oh, so both of them. All right. Let's see here. Do they? They don't have saves, do they? Oh, they do. It's +1. Okay. So there's first one. That's a 18 for the first one.
So he makes it. He doesn't take any cold damage.
Okay, and second one, that is a 11, so he does take cold damage.
He does.
So that's
so the first.
Okay, good.
Yeah. So this guy takes 4 piercing, and this guy takes 8 cold.
Okay, cool. Good to know.
Assuming that's the one that failed the DC.
Yeah, this one failed. This one succeeded. So.
Yep. So that is exactly how it goes.
Okay, cool. All right, nice. So.
And then I'm just gonna take one step over here to kind of put a little bit of buffer space, because I have a feeling that I'm going to be bear the brunt of this next charge here.
Okay. Cool. So, that is your turn, Ori.
I'm take a swing with my great axe at this guy.
Roll for an attack.
Is this flanking or should I stand here?
Technically not flanking. If you want to stand there, yeah, you could totally get to where Zane is on the other side of him. So you'd be able to
flank from here.
Roll with advantage, yeah.
Ooh, nat 19.
That's a crit.
I love champions.
Dude, it's so stupid.
I'm so sorry.
Gotta roll.
34 damage.
As you swing across the cross of his head, you send his head flying, lobbing like a baseball across the field. He is dead.
I gotta think of something cool to say.
Okay.
What is there? Before I swing, I want to look at him. I want to say, "There's nothing after this." And I cut his head off.
And before he even has a chance to quit back, you send his head flying across the field. He is dead.
All right. And I'm going to. So 5, 10. I'm gonna stand right here, and I'm gonna attack.
Oh my god, that's right. You have a 10 foot. I forgot about that.
Well, I have 15 feet.
15 feet
Wait,
of reach, yeah.
Would this be fine here, or would I have to be here?
You would have to be right there, yeah, because he's 15 feet away, right there.
Man, I'm gonna hit him with my gray sword.
That's so stupid, but it makes so much sense. I hate it.
18.
18 hits.
I rolled 18. Yeah. Then 2d6. That is 8 points of damage.
He is still shockingly alive as you cut into him with your giant fucking sword from that far away. He looks very bewildered by the fact that you're able to cut him from that far. Him thinking that he's safe. He sees you rushing up and he kind of smiles. He's like, "Ha, this is fine." And yeah, no, you cut across.
It's like a dog on fire. It's like the dog with the dog in the house on fire.
Yeah,
Like, it is fine.
but he's still alive. 15-foot
And
reach
that's-
bullshit.
I'm sorry. I'm done. That's my turn.
Okay. Aiko, I have to get used to it. What would you like to do?
I think I'm gonna do the same thing and use my bow and attack the one on the right.
Just so you know, how you mark is you hold left click on where you want to go.
Okay, there.
When you have the select tool
Yeah.
selected in the upper left.
Gotcha. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna use my bow and attack this guy.
Roll for an attack. 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh yeah, you got sharpshooter anyways, so.
Yeah. God damn it.
3 plus 3, it's a 6. So yeah, that does not hit. Again, it's like you gotta re-notch your bow or something, because the last two you've sent have just gone really wild far over their heads. And like, mind you, you're hidden right now.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like you're shooting, and like everyone who's witnessing this just sees arrows flying out of the tree. But that misses, unfortunately. Beep. It is now your turn, unless you want to move out of the tree, Aiko.
No, I'm gonna stay.
Okay. All right, Beep.
Ori, how's your health? Like HP?
I have 26 out of 33.
Okay. I am going to move up to here. And I'm going to perform Dissonant Whispers on the front orc.
Okay. It's a 14 wisdom save, yeah?
Yeah.
Natural 20.
Well, then... Hold on. One moment.
Does he take half damage, or does he take no damage with Dissonant Whispers?
Takes half damage and does not have to move away.
Okay, go ahead and
So
roll.
you'll take 6.
6 points of damage. Okay. Similar with the chieftain, he hears beep 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 beep, and you just see blood come out of his ears, and he like falls dead on the ground. He is now dead.
He looks at his weapons in his hand. He's just like, "Oh, wow, I am mighty."
Okay. Alrighty. Is that your turn, Beep?
Yeah.
All right, Elka, it's your turn.
Okay, so I would like to run straight up and jump onto Ori's head or onto his shoulders so that I can pull out my crossbow and shoot this guy.
All right, technically, Alara is sitting on top of his head right now.
Okay, I wasn't sure because
Just remove
she
me.
was over there. So
Yeah,
I
I
survived. Listen, I survived getting thrown out of a Conestoga wagon. Just,
I mean, he can stand on his head, and I can stand on his shoulders.
just fling me, ma'am.
Pulling you.
Don't hurt the baby.
Yeet the baby.
Nah.
Can I do that?
Yeah, totally can. And I'd say your dex is high enough that you'd be able to just do it.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna pull out my light crossbow. Aim at this guy's face.
Roll for an attack.
12. That's
12 misses, unfortunately.
dang it.
He sees you. He witnesses his friend's ears like spew with blood and his brain pops. And as he looks at that, he's already kind of frozen because of the ice knife. But he does notice you hopping up onto the massive behemoth of a man and shooting at him. He's just able to kind of duck out of the way.
Okay. I would like to use my action surge
Go for it.
to then jump off of Ori, which would give me my 30 feet movement speed, but then use my rabbit hop
Okay.
to jump the next 10 and stab him with my rapiers.
Go for it.
All right. I have a 13 and an 18.
Both hit.
Cool.
Roll for dangage.
We have 20 damage.
I'm sorry, how much?
20.
20 damage. Stealing a line from Matt Mercer. How do you want to do this?
I mean, he's pretty tall, so can I just, like, shove both of them straight through his junk?
Oh, you absolutely can.
Oh, yeah.
You're short enough. He's like 6.5 feet, man. Yeah, you absolutely can.
Jesus
So you shove your swords in, and he looks at you. He's like, tiny one. You just missed your crossbow shot, and you just go, okay, stab right, and he's like, flop down on the ground. Good job. And we are out of combat.
We did it, gang.
Good job.
Or he's gonna yank a tusk out of the one he killed.
Okay, easy enough. You don't have to roll for it.
I think I'm pretty sure I'm standing on top of the chieftain's dead body right now. I'll search him for anything good.
Okay, roll an investigation check for me. 16. Yeah, you find a small little coin purse, 5 gold, 2 silver, and 13 copper is in it. You also find on his waist 2 daggers. And he does have a javelin on his back, and he has a great axe in his hand.
Do you have anything like little rocks or anything?
No. He has the 2 daggers, javelin on his back, and great axe, and then the coin purse.
I'll take the coins. We'll leave the rest.
To be scavenged probably by Ori. Souvenirs.
I'll search the guy I killed, I guess.
Okay, yeah.
Runs
about, yeah. Roll investigation. Well, are you searching the chieftain, or are you searching the other guy?
Other guy.
Okay, roll investigation.
17.
17. You too find a small coin purse, except this one is significantly more empty. Yeah, this only has about 3 copper in it.
He's broke.
He is broke. Most of these guys are broke, yes. I'm going to say... Go ahead, Todd.
Is the one who I like killed with my rapier? Is that body still accessible, or is somebody else looting it?
No, it's still accessible. I'm gonna say for accessibility, for easement's sake, and the fact of what time it is. I'm gonna say after doing some digging around, and you guys find on the other 3 orcs, 3 gold, 15 silver, and 25 copper. And you can either keep as a community chest, or if you want to split that up somehow, you certainly can. The bodies are there. Each one, except for the 2 that threw the javelins, each one does have a javelin on its back and a great axe. Just a standard great axe. Most of them rusted.
Votten goes over to Ori and has a quick, quiet, whispered conversation. I just whispered him in the Roll20 chat, so.
Okay.
Since Aiko has history with orcs, can he look at all the orcs to see if one of them is the one that attacked his village?
Roll a history check for me.
In
10.
response to the. Sorry, go ahead.
You guys go ahead.
Yes.
After the quick whispered conversation with Ori, you see Votten go to one of the orcs and pulls out a like almost kukri looking blade and starts hacking off chunks of like thigh and
Okay.
different meatier parts of the orc.
Easy enough with your proficiency in cooking. I'm just gonna say that you easily do this.
And I have.
You also have
too,
cunning.
so-
You also have cunning artisan, so that also works. But with the 10 history, Aiko, you recognize the only one you recognize is the chieftain. The only reason you recognize him is because of the top knot on his head. The orcs that attacked your village long ago, all wore similar top knots, but you do not know if this is the same, if this is one of the same orcs that did it, since you remember from the time that it was all blur, and most of them, all you saw were big men crashing into your village, so you didn't really have a whole lot of time to get a good look at them, but you do recognize the top knot on his head.
Okay.
So,
Can I do an investigation check really fast to find a pair of rocks?
and I don't think you need to do an investigation check. You look around, and on the path there are some small little rocks.
That's all I needed. I'm gonna take 2.
Okay. Yeah, I guess.
Mainly because I can change them into sending stones.
Oh, yeah, sure. Why not?
I am going to like kind of say to the group that I'm not really feeling well. I'm going to lay down on the bench seat.
Yeah, you see,
Probably for the best.
as you look at him, you see cut into his chest this just giant gash with blood slowly starting to drip out. Like you're pretty fucked. But okay, well, if does anybody else want to do anything?
I'll walk over and heal. Thaddeus.
Okay.
What do those weigh, Zach?
What now?
What do sending stones weigh?
Ooh, I do not know. Good question. Let me check.
Was this morning? I can't remember. I'm sorry.
This evening, you guys are. This is right before you guys are about to settle down, so it's starting to get dark as we speak.
Now, y'all were cooking food before they approached. Is that food still available?
We didn't get started on it.
Oh, okay.
Fucking love it. All right. So, what is it?
Now, since we only really met Ori, Zane, and Alara, can we like introduce everyone else so that we can know who they are?
Yes.
Really-
I'd say we
Oh.
traveled most of a day together.
Um,
I feel like
yeah.
it would've happened.
Yes, but for the sake of for the sake of my sanity, how about you guys both like, even though we've already been traveling for a day, why don't you both describe your characters real fast? Alka, you can go first.
So Elka is a 3'5" dark gray bunny with black hair. She has big floppy ears and very striking blue eyes. She's wearing chainmail. She has 2 rapiers. One looks a little more old, but they're both very in good condition. She doesn't really talk that much about herself, other than recent exploits that she's done.
Okay. And Eiko?
Aiko is a 3-foot, 30-year-old gnome with brown hair and hazeled eyes. He carries a longbow around with him because he's a ranger, and he has a little sidekick named Aragon, which is a hatchling blue dragon.
Which I'm going to say, for the sake of all of this, Aragon has been, because I honestly completely forgot about the little guy for this fight. I'm going to say Aragon's been kind of just chilling out in the tree where you were at.
Yeah, he's too little to fight right now.
Yeah, so,
But
and
he has a friend.
and he's been, and I'm going to say, for the sake of the story, he's been relatively trying to stay hidden because he's a little baby. But to answer your question, sending stones are £1 each. Same.
I'm gonna replicate sending stones using the stones I picked up.
All right, that is fine. And as we come to evening, coming into this next night, that is where we're going to end it tonight. We'll pick this up now. We'll pick this up probably. My guess is going to be when I get back from vacation, but I'll talk to you guys about that in just a second. But we'll be picking up here in the morning of the next day, traveling to Caister, battle worn, and now getting some rest. Everyone can mark down that they've had a long rest and recover hit points. Thaddeus, you gained 5 points from the cure wounds from Vaten. So remember that, and we will pick this up whenever we can.
How many points do you get for a long rest?
You roll your hit die. Well, no, wait, no, you don't roll your hit die at all. You just get full HP.
Okay.
So, all right, everyone, that'll do it for us. Thank you for watching and listening to our show. Like I said in the intro, our next episode will be on June 26th, Sunday, over on our Twitch channel live, as well as on our YouTube channel live. At probably going to end up being 7:30 p.m. Eastern time. We're going to shoot for 7. I'm kind of going to keep you updated on my Twitter page if you want to go follow me there. And yeah, I appreciate it, guys. Thank you for hanging out and watching through our story, and I can't wait to get into the next chapter of this story. Have a wonderful night. I'll see you guys later.